to get in the game. Hi, my name is Brian Butler. That's who I am. I just walked in and somebody handed me this headset. I've never played the game before, so I thought I can make something up. Well, did he come a little short there, perhaps? Maybe not. I thought for a minute that the red second from the pink did not pass the red-black, but from the monitor angle it does. So this looks pretty good. I'll just roll forward and probably play the black in the opposite corner pocket. And if I see it this right, he will probably use the black. He's going to try and get a low angle on the black so he can use that to open up the red-pink and have the entire table available. Well, he didn't quite get where he wanted, I don't think. If the pink goes on the side, he might choose that, but I'm not sure it does. Sorry? Well, he's not on the pink, so he's got to shoot this black with the rest. Made it look like a hanger. Is he looking to open the red-pink? Oh, he missed the black. Oh, my lord. Well, I didn't expect that. The red must pass, because he played position on it. He's 2 points behind. Finstad is 2 points in front. If he can clear the brown here, he wouldn't win the third frame. I believe, if my math is right. The shot is the big one. Missed it. All right. So Alex is now 9 points behind. Then this is a golden opportunity to take this third game and get into the match here. Red, blue, and then a clearance to the blue would win the game. And that is probably the way you would go about it. It's not just, it's not just the tables and the cues that he switches, but, the balls and the tip and the way it all feels is the biggest change, right? It's perfect on the blue. But, I mean, he's been doing it all week, and he's been playing great at both games, so, there's no real reason why he shouldn't keep on doing it. The shot looks short to me. Oh, I'm wrong. It's perfect. But he didn't quite land where he wanted to in the yellow. That means he's got to use the rest. He's wiping down his cue. It's very humid in here. I was wrong about the clearance to the blue. He'll actually need to the pink here in order to win this game. Alright, so he played the green into the same pocket as the yellow, which is an interesting pattern, but I think he went a little too far. Now, believe it or not, even though this looks thin, there is a stroke shot to play to the rail and back over for the brown. Whether he's thick enough to be able to do that, I'm not sure. It definitely looks like what he's lining up to do. He's got to really get through the bottom here. Missed it. He got away with it, though. Got a huge roll there. Well, they've each gotten a few rolls this game. The scores are now... Alex is 1 point ahead. And Tom's playing to kick the green in. Did he get a roll himself? I don't know. I'm looking at Alex. He's got something from the look of things. Maybe an edge? Well, he had a shot. He's got a shot. He was going for it in the side. With a backup of the lock-up safety behind the brown.
Now, this is that thing I was telling you about. He can lose the frame on this hook.
Now, Eddie Galati's just saying here, well, go ahead, say it to the folks.
He can lose the frame on this thing.
Go ahead, tell it. Go ahead.
I said he can lose the frame on this shot right here.
Right, because the referee's going to make him keep shooting it until he hits it. And, it's not out of the realms of possibility that he can miss this, 7 times, right?
Exactly.
He's going around the back of the black while Alex is going to have a shot here.
He's never going to hit it.
But he might take this. No, Alex is saying, go try it again, Tom.
Is that 3?
4. 4 point. All fouls are 4 at minimum. Right. Well, he had the right pattern, I think. I mean, to hit it. But then there's also the problem getting it safe. I mean, all the balls open. Like, I don't think he can come out of the corner near where the cue ball is because he would need a long bridge for that, and he'd probably need to stand on a chair. Now he's coming out of the corner here and trying to just go 2 rails. That shot's not bad. But now I'd give serious thought to just taking this. If he's got any kind of an angle.
No, don't take it. Let him. The game will be over. He called a miss. He's going to put it back.
Yeah, he needs 3 balls here. You'd have to think about taking this here. The brown's over the pocket. Well, he's putting him back. He's putting him back. I don't think I could do that.
I don't agree with this rule.
Well, I like to shoot at my money. Like, I don't like to watch the other guy miss for him.
It's not fair.
Yeah. But I think the shot is a little thicker here and come out of the corner.
No.
This is close. This is close. Oh, yeah.
No, that should not be a miss.
Well, it's going to be a free ball, I think, Eddie.
That should not be a miss.
Doesn't matter. He's putting it.
Yeah, he's not close enough. Yeah, something. Yeah. But here in Canada, they just call miss until.
Alright guys, Brian's just run to the washroom here. Alex can see both sides, I think. Yeah, he can see both sides of the green. Just received 12 points and fouls. Hey, it's Rod Babin back with you guys. Hey, that's Brian Butler on the mic, man. How about that, eh? I'll get you some great commentary for the snooker guys. Is Alberta snooker back up? I saw someone post that they're still down. It's been bad in here, man. We're packed. I know some people are wondering about them keep getting put back in. As Brian was saying, in Canada, you have to make contact. In Europe, it's the ref's discretion. If you made a valid attempt or you pass a side of a red, the ref can deem that that was a good shot. But in Canada, we're using a rule where you have to hit. There is no 3 foul rule in snooker ball in hand. Oh wow. Alrighty. Alex gets the frame. It's 2-1. That's weird, man. I'm gonna go and talk to Randall and find out what happened. I know he mentioned something about that earlier. The message said for Alberta's no content from this channel has been removed at the request of the copyright holder. Wow, I don't understand that one bit, guys. I'll be back in 1 second, everybody.
Okay, so we're into frame number 4. Alex scrambled the balls down in the last one. 2-1, Finstad leads in the final of the Canadian Snooker Championships. He was in a tough spot last game. Alex really laid a ironclad snooker on him there on the green and brown. That's not a very good safety, so here is a chance for Alex to take game 4. I'm sorry, are we on the air? Can people see the stream? Okay. He tried to make that red and go around behind the back of the black, but he might have ended up with a shot on it. Nope. He's ducking. Well, he was trying. That kiss hurt him. It left Finstad with. He might have left him with a shot. If the red on the right passes, he'll definitely cut at it and play it as a two-way shot. Looks good. Of course, in snooker they call that a shot for nothing, and in pool we call that a two-way shot. So, you know I have Canadians and Americans online here, so I'll try and mix my terminology. Well, he's left Alex in a good snooker, but I don't think it's going to gain him much because he's got a fairly clear kick at the side of the stack here. They're tightly bunched. I mean, he's got options. I'm not sure if he has the two-rail kick into the back of the stack, but he for sure, I think, has the one-rail. Looks like he's going for the two-railer. He might be playing to chip the stack and go up table, which is not a shot at. No, he's playing just to roll into the group of balls. And even if you don't hit them, so that's going to be a miss, and it's going to go back. This is a perfect example. See, he's definitely favoring not hitting those reds as opposed to hitting them and leaving a shot on the red by the black. So the referee's going to force him to. The referee's going to force him to shoot it again. Alex says, "Are you sure you want it to go back?" And he's sure. Finstad's sure. I don't blame him. I'd be sure too. Because if he does not execute it and leaves him a shot on that red, he could easily leave him with a chance to get. I think personally, I just one rail kick into the top of the stack. I mean,
That's safer.
I think so. Yeah. Thank you.
Personally, I go up 2 rails and hit it firm. So if he hit that firm, it would have gone straight up the table.
Right. Eddie Galati says he would have played that firmer and tried to clip the stack and go up table, but I'm not. The reason I don't like that shot is, for one thing, it's harder to execute, and for another, it can go wrong as well. You get too much red and leave a lot of bad things can happen. Whereas, the object of a safety is to not leave your opponent a shot. It's not always to try and trap the guy. Because do you gain that much by hitting the stack and going up the right-hand side of the table? He's just going to chip and do the same thing again. So if you can't, like a shot that you can't win the game with, but you can lose it with, I don't feel like that's, an effective choice. Now, in the meantime, maybe you were right, because he played the shot he did, and Tom was able to put him in trouble here. So, I wish Eddie had a mic, because he'd be a great guy to do the commentary with. He's pretty knowledgeable. But Alex has this shot that he's been using so far here, just sort of rail first, the tiki they call it in pool. But it's no good, he left him a shot on the side. I don't think that was the right choice. I think I would have shot at that ball myself. I mean, before I play this shot, I would have, because he was, at worst case, going to leave the red down the rail. So, I mean, I was told I was talking too loudly. But it was only by the referee, so what does he know? Well, Tom went for the jugular and got it. All right. He is off to the races. That was a big shot. Cut the pink aside and opened all the reds up. Now, if Judd Trump, the star in England, had shot that shot, those reds would have still be rolling. But Tom is, a little older, a little more conservative. It's just as effective. Now, what I think he'd like to do, he wants to get the black spot open as soon as he can, or the pink spot. But he'd prefer the black spot because the way it looks right here, it looks like very accessible to get the balls developed. Okay, he's playing on the right-hand side. See, I might have come down and tried to play the red that's kind of like just above the black. But he doesn't want to get into a spot where he can't get back to the blue comfortably. Oh, does the pink pass? Well, that... I can't see that looking at the monitor. I can't believe the pink passes.
It's going to take a little work to turn that black spot. There's 4 reds over there congesting that area.
Eddie's pointing out that the black spot is really congested, but where's the pink going to go if he makes it?
It's going to go right back on the spot. Just where it is now.
Well, clearly the pink was wide open. Now he's on the red that I liked him to get on.
The black.
Yeah.
Tommy loves the black ball.
Well, he loves the pink too, I can tell. Eddie said Tom loves the black ball, but we all love the black ball. It's our favorite thing. Alright, now he's in good position here, but what is the situation with that spot? This is critical. This is one of the critical aspects of running runs at snooker, is getting the spot open, especially the black spot, and keeping the cue ball in close control around it, right? It's the order that you take the balls to... I guess maybe I am taking a little too loud. The referee runs a tight ship, Kevin Patrick. You better not have a thread loosed on your waistcoat or he'll cut it off for you. And meanwhile, when you go play in the pool tournament, there's no chalk on the table. Alright, so now the black's out of the picture for the moment because the spot was occupied, so it goes up to the highest available spot, which in this case was the brown. And now he's got kind of a straight shot on the red, and I don't know, it's hard to get on the blue. The pink only goes to one pocket. He might draw this out of here. Oh, he's going forward. Well, he played a good shot, but I don't think it's going to get there. He's in no man's land. He's got a shot at the green, but I don't see a lot of value in that because where does the next red come from? What's score's 28-1. He might be.
Yeah, I think it's more than that. I'm dealing with problems.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're not 100% sure of the score, but I'll know in a minute. But he may favor getting a color to the rail. He's shooting at the blue here. No, that's not. That wasn't even really close for him, in my opinion. But Tom is an aggressive player. I mean, he must have felt like he would make the blue, and then he's got a cut on this red on the right-hand side of the table. I'll see if it was the right decision. I think the referee sharked Alex there. It looked that way, but Eddie's saying it looked like he fouled, but I think what really happened is the referee got him. I mean, it's close in here, you know. In a real snooker arena, there'd be a lot more room for the referee to move around and kind of keep out of the player's way. So the score is 34-1 in favor of Finstad, which is a good lead, but it's not big enough. Well, that's a good shot. It's a good multi-way shot. Now, Tom, I believe, will kick at the red that's loose. That looks as good as anything. He'd like to hit the left-hand side of it and even go in the pocket if he can. Oh. Well, he hit it a little harder than I think he wanted to, but I don't think he left anything. What do you think, Eddie? I don't think he has anything. It looks like it's blocked by the reds. No. It's not even an easy safety, really. He might be forced to just roll to the red. He could... See, a lot of times when you have this situation, I think guys sometimes push the boat out too far and trying to play safe here. Like, if you don't have... I mean, Finstad's a great shot maker, great potter. I mean, if you don't leave him in a bad spot, he's going to have something. And these reds are going to be going all over the table. It's hard to control what they're going to do. I like being conservative here. Protect yourself and just roll to the red and don't leave him anything. I mean, you know,
That might be the shot.
that might be the smartest thing to do.
I think you're right there.
And Alex does not usually miss a trick. But I don't know if he knows.
Just what you said.
Yeah.
Good call.
They're, thanks, Eddie. But now the problem here is if you leave a touching ball in snooker, when you are frozen to a red or any ball, you don't have to hit it. You just, in fact, it's a foul to hit it. You actually can just roll away, and it looks like he did not leave that. But if he had, then Tom would be able to just kind of like roll the cue ball wherever he wanted on the table, and put him in trouble that way. And Alex is a smart, Alex is a one-pocket player, obviously. I can't think of a game he doesn't play, but, he left that in the stack in such a way that it's hard for Tom to do much.
He might have to do the same thing he did.
He might have to just tap.
And if they tap for a while, it'll be a re-rack.
Okay, and as Eddie's pointing out, in case you heard him, if they tap the ball too many times, the referee can call the game a stalemate. But sometimes they do it on their own. Of course, Finstad doesn't want to do that because he's got the lead,
Exactly.
right? But he also, he doesn't want to just leave Alex a shot because the lead isn't safe. So this is a really tricky situation. Now, Tom is not a one-pocket player. Like, a one-pocket player could tap this cue ball and hit the red probably 80 times in a row without moving either ball more than a quarter inch. But that's something snooker players don't do a lot. Rob Phillips and John Moore are currently playing in the 10 ball. I can't see anything there. Well, somebody on the chat just said it's 3-3. Yeah. Tom leads by 33. He played an interesting shot there, actually. I kind of like what he did. Because he put Alex back into a similar position as he was when he played sort of the roll-up safety. This time he's got an easier path to get out. See, had he done that and pushed the cue ball all the way to the rail, that might have been a little bit better. But then he would have been in danger of selling something out. So now Alex is trying to get him behind the yellow. This is short, way short. And Tom has a... But he's definitely likes his end of it. Just take a couple extra seconds here. I think the referee fumbling with the rest kind of helped him. He only got it in the hole, but he didn't hit it like he wanted to. And now he's going to duck from the green. Now he'd like to knock it to the cushion. Now, who said this was boring? How much did you pay to get in?
site.
Oh, okay.
Watch this blast. He's going to try and blast this one.
Jeremy?
Yeah, same thing.
He's going. Alex is going for this ball. Oh, and he swished it. What a shot. He might get on the black. Well, he's definitely got a shot at the blunt brown, but, you know, Alex is a master at freezing into these spot colors.
He said he's not a fan of the tit-hat steel making.
Yeah, nobody is. Nobody is Moneyball.
It's just part of the game.
Yep. He's going for the brown. It's a big shot here. Just made it.
Get a real good pink holes. He's in action here.
Now this is where Alex. Oh, what's the brown gonna do? Aha! You see now the brown.
Oh, that was scary.
Good. Why you know the referee had a good eye there though. He saw that right away. You gotta check that out. Because if the black split had been available, the brown would have gone there, and it could have tied up that red. Now Alex is in with a clear shot, and the pink goes, but he underhit this. He wanted to get above the pink so he could open those reds up. And now he did not accomplish that, so he's going to have to go across the table and play one of the more difficult reds that's on the right-hand side rail. And we're going to see later on in this game whether Tom moving the green to where he did will save him. Right now, believe it or not, Alex is probably, I wouldn't say favored to get all the reds here, but you know, he definitely likes his position. But he got a little funny here. Yeah, so now he's got to actually go around the table probably to get on a color. He's probably going to hit, he's going to have to stroke this one. And he hit it great, as usual. Perfect on the brown. He could soft spin this in and just and open the reds up. But you don't want to hit them hard. You have to hit the pink. To me, it looks like fairly full and kind of like a good medium speed. And the red should just open right up. Just like that. Ooh, and he did not get them open. Wow, that's kind of a bad roll because he hit them exactly the way I saw.
I think he's okay.
Does he have the upper red? Yeah, if he's got the red, the highest red as we look at it, then he's definitely okay. He looks pretty comfortable looking at his face. So I'd say he's got it. It's still a thin cut though, it's missable. You gotta watch you don't foul the pink. And he missed it. Jeez, I hope he didn't hear me. I'm actually sitting pretty close to the table. But what did he leave? Tom's shooting at the combination here. That was fairly makeable. The score is Alex. The lead, sorry, I should say, was 17 before he shot that red. Well, that ball jumped on him a little bit off the cushion. He's out of line, I think. He's got a shot, but he's tree-topped on the pink here. Good shot. Good shot. Okay, so that's 7. That makes the lead 24. So he basically needs red color red. Oh, and that didn't work as he meant. I can promise you one thing, he won't be moving that red on the right-hand side of the table. He might try and roll this in, and he Like I say, Tom's aggressive. He might just try and roll that in. He tried. He missed it. It might open the green. Nope.
What's the score?
Just hold on. For the score, we're just gonna. It looks like it's 48 to 18. 30-point lead. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, he made the combo. But that's actually not... Well, that worked out.
He's right on the black.
He was lucky. He's just said he wasn't trying to make it. I was just going to say Finstad needed one of those reds with any color, or with any color higher than the brown, and he would have won the game. But now Alex is probably going to roll to the black, I think. Oh, he shot at the black. And that was not going to work out as he planned. Oof, that's a bad spot too. He doesn't even have the easy kick at the ball. But he is a master at kicking, so this is... He might kick 3 rails at this. Around the brown. I believe that's how I'd do it. One rail is... somebody said he might go 1 rail, but that's a smaller target. He might go 3 rails. Looks like he's going 1 though. Hit. Where's it going? It's going in the worst possible place. Tom needs red, brown, yellow, or red, black to win the game. Or red, pink would also... Actually, anything higher than the blue. But if he takes the brown, he'll also need the yellow. How did he miss that ball? Well...
His nerves take effect yet?
I don't know. He stayed down on the shot. I just think that he was trying to do... He wasn't sure, I think, of what he wanted to do with the cue ball. Whether he wanted to hold on the brown and just make sure he had angle to get on the yellow, or whether he... I wouldn't say he was like nervous. I think he just shot it before he was ready. You got to have a plan, you know. You got to have a plan, and you got to be committed to it at all these games.
I think you're right. He wasn't sure what he's doing with the cue balls.
Yeah, absolutely. I think because he was thinking like he could draw it a little bit more and land on a thinner shot on the brown, right? Or spike it and go up for the black, right? He'll be pretty sick if he loses this game.
Well, he's lucky the green ball is where it is, so that's his only savior.
I don't know if that's a compliment. Glenn Suter? I don't know who that is. But, alright, now we're going to see if the green saves him here.
Well, you got to get the green and then the brown afterwards. So
Well, that's the thing, yeah, as Eddie's saying. Here, go ahead, say it.
the green is the savior right now because he has to get to the green. He has to get to the brown from the green.
Right.
And that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, the green by itself isn't the problem, but getting from the green to the brown is a lot more difficult.
That's difficult.
And that's what he's looking. He's looking at the bank, the cross bank. That would be creative. But not a horrible shot is to try and open the green right here.
He's going to try and open the green off the yellow ball, I think, maybe.
Well, I kind of like opening it here if you have the angle. I mean, if you bump it, it's going right over the side. I mean, you just have to bump it.
He won't do that. That's too scary. Better play position first, and then try your work out.
Well, of course, in the previous match from last night, you know, Floyd Ziegler smashed that pink down the rail like it was over the pocket, you know, like it was a 9-ball table, so... And then missed the black, but, you know... The pockets are, you know, I mean... They're not, well, they're generous for a snooker table. I mean, they're tough for, like, you know, they're always going to be tough, right? But I like that. I mean, I like playing on it because when they're a little more generous, at least they're not gaffy, you know?
He's playing the cross bank in the side pocket.
That's exactly what he's playing. Oops. You all right?
See the shot. Did he make it?
How about he made it right in? They were steady. I'm going to fall off his chair, but it's all good. Meanwhile, I promise you, that's a shot you're not going to see in England very often, is a guy to play position on a cross bank. You know, that's. What'd you say, Eddie? That's not a shot you're going to see in England very often, is a guy playing position on a cross bank. You know. Is he going to shoot at the brown, or is he going to duck? He's got an easy safety. And
he's worked hard for this frame.
That's true. That's true. That's right. That's right. He's angled his way back in, and I think he's in the driver's seat if he plays safe. But it looks like he's setting up to go for this ball to me. No, it looks like he's gonna duck. I mean, it's a hanger duck. I don't know. He's got kind of his Potter's look on. He went for it. Boy, he's a good shot maker. That was a good shot. Well, he didn't want to miss the brown, so that's why he didn't play as good a position as he wanted. But he still got a shot at the pink, but now getting on the... he's got a shot at the blue, but getting on the pink is no bargain here. He's just going to shoot and stop?
Just move over a few inches, and that's it. He should get this.
Looks like he overcut it. Oh. Well, he didn't sell out, so that's the saving grace. Tom is really happy to get out of his chair right now, I can tell you that. 7 points up is Tom. He needs blue-pink, but Alex needs all three. Well, it's not... That's not bad, but he's going to be in trouble, I think. Tom rushed that shot, I think, a little bit. He's a little nervous right now. Or not nervous, he's getting a little anxious, is a better way to say it. Which can happen in snooker a lot. When you have a lead and you're trying to protect it, and it's kind of like one pocket, you know? It's very easy to start getting anxious, right? Not nervous, just, you know, you think you've won the game, you want to get it over with. You want to get on to the next one, but the other guy isn't so keen to do that. Well,
that was an easy snooker he blew there.
Alex tried to snooker him with the pink-black and didn't execute it, so now Tom has a much easier safety than he had the previous time. Take your time, Tom. Oh, he didn't hit that well either. Like I say, he's anxious.
Now he's at 2 points.
Yeah, but it didn't change much. The only thing it changed is now Alex only needs 2 out of the 3 balls, but I don't think that's a huge change. Is it a free ball? I don't see how it could be a free ball. The question is, does Alex take the shot or put Tom back in? It's a tough safety either way. It's a tough safety, but it's not so tough that you necessarily want the other guy to shoot it.
No, he's not going to cut it in.
He might cut at it. Well, I don't know. I can't tell how far off the rail it is. He kind of is lining up to it like he wants to cut at it. Oh, the rail first is a very smart shot. But if it bounces, Tom's going to have a good shot. Okay, now Tom needs to compose himself. This is a big shot if you want to win the title. Ooh, he stood up a little bit on that one. He could use a good roll. Well, he held up his hand, so that tells me that Alex cannot make this blue. At least he could bank it. I mean, the guy shoots at a lot of balls. It's definitely a one-pocket bank. But he's probably just going to chip the blue to the middle of the end rail and run up table. Try and let the pink-black hook. Did he leave a window? He's got a window for the kick.
Yeah, but he can't stuff it.
He can't put enough English on the ball.
He's only going to hit a piece.
He missed it altogether.
Now what do you do? Alex got an easy hook here again. Cue ball, blue ball to the side rail, and cue ball to the other side rail.
All right, now that changed the score again. Now Alex needs. Well, it didn't really change it much, I guess.
Oh, he's putting it back.
Finstad still needs blue pink. Oh, he put him back in?
Putting it back, yeah.
Oh, he put it back in for the miss.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely a miss there. You got to put it right on that rail. And now we're going to get a good view because we knew exactly where it was.
Jeez, I wish you had a mic.
Yeah. It should be over it should be over more to his left. Now he's giving too much of a hit. Now he's got the bottom rail.
That shot was good. Okay, now Eddie was saying he doesn't think that. The referee put it back in the same spot. That the second shot was easier, but that happens all the time, and that happens a lot. That's no big deal. The important thing is Tom got the ball safe. Now, does Alex cross this, or does he bank it around?
The pressure's starting to mount here, right?
Yeah, because it's becoming a big game.
I can see this guy. I think he's going to cross this. I think he's going to cross this.
Well, he should execute the shot well because he's a one-pocket player.
He's going off the rail.
He's going for the ball. No. He crossed it,
And he made it.
and he swished it.
Unbelievable.
It's one pocket, man. I mean, for all you folks out there who want to improve your snooker game, practice some one pocket.
Exactly. And now what does he do?
All right, Alex needs the pink. Tom needs both balls now.
This is the same.
And Tom is going through a torment right now on the rail. I can tell you.
He needs to do something here. He's got to play safe here, I would imagine. I don't think he's going to go for this ball safe. He played safe.
He played a
He played safe.
good safety, but he's left Tom a shot.
Yeah, but he's left him a long shot, and Tom hasn't made any lately.
Yeah, but sometimes the fifth time is a charm. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's only one ball.
Well, he's going to go all out.
Oh, he
He
hit
hasn't
it
made
back.
any of these long ones lately. He got away
This is
with
going to
that.
run safe too, I think.
Now what do you do? He ain't going for this bank.
But it's another dicey little safety. Like,
Yeah, this is a difficult safety. Tough little shot.
well, I think you just got to lay the pink on the end rail and try and juice it up and get it down here as far as you can. You can't really go behind the black.
I wouldn't even try and juice it up. I just play safe
bang,
with the pain.
just kind of bunt it to the rail.
And wait for the opportunity.
That's probably a good choice.
I threw it all away. Just like that.
Yeah.
Just wait for the next opportunity.
Now, Alex does not miss a trick. Like, considering he doesn't play a lot of snooker, I don't know. That's what I was told, but I don't see him shooting any wrong shot. Like, he knows all the shots.
He played one pocket.
Yeah. Tom did well with this.
He left him a free shot.
Well, Tom was trying to hook him. He was trying to land the pink on the rail. Now, one of the things about snooker is you can't sweat leaving a guy a tough shot. It's kind of like one pocket. You can't defend against the wrong shot, right? Sometimes you just have to, like here. He left him a cut, but sometimes you just have to do that.
Well, he's going to get a cut, but he's going to get the cue ball right back where he is. Hopefully on the bottom rail.
Right.
So he's playing the cue ball here more than the cut. He wants to make sure that cue ball is right where he is. So at least if he misses, he's got a long way away.
And he wants to favor hitting the pink thin.
Uh-oh.
He played safe all the way.
All the way. And he left it. No, I don't know. I don't think he can cut that side. That's past the side pocket.
I'm looking at Alex's body language, and he thinks Tom can make it.
No, I think he can cut it.
Oh, he hit it so good. Needs a horn. All right, now I think Alex has to shoot at this. Wow.
And that cue ball is definitely off the rail and right at the end rail just in case.
He's shooting it in the left pocket. He's such a good potter. Like,
I know. He sure did it in a funny way. I wouldn't have done that. He just let the cue ball fly.
all right, well, that game's over. No, the break is after 5, actually. Alex ran to the restroom, but the break is after 5. So, that makes the score 2-2. And Tom needs that 15-minute break now. Tom really wishes the break was now.
Yeah, he probably does because he threw that for me twice.
He had shots to win, especially the red. The red is the one he'll think about.
Last red for the brown.
Yes, he'll think about that.
Yeah, he had those. He'll think about that. One day it'll be you over here.
Do you want to say something to the folks at home?
You want to say something to the folks at home? Tell them you beat Alex once.
What's your name? Tell us your name.
Jordan.
Jordan.
I only beat Alex once, so.
What's your last name?
Pagulayan.
And what's your high run? What's your high run?
What's your high run in snooker? How many points have you ever made?
I never played snooker.
Okay, what about pool?
Well, you beat Alex once, right? Tell him.
I beat him like once and he beat me. It's so long ago. It was too long ago since I played pool. I don't remember.
Okay, and how old are you?
10.
10. Time flies when you're 10. Well, they're saying in the chat that Tom is a little tilted, and he probably is. I mean, he's going to have to dig deep to win this game. But you never know. Oh yeah, he's definitely tilted.
I know he started off so good, and the last two frames, he felt he should have had the balls. Instead of being up 4-0, it's 2-2. That's what he's thinking about right now.
But that's kind of the nature of the beast of this game. You have to be prepared for this kind of stuff. He's a seasoned veteran, so. Wow. Well, Alex could have punished him there. That's for sure. He didn't leave much.
Nothing actually. The black don't go, the pink don't go, and I don't think he's going to try and make this and draw all the way back from the blue. That's not his kind of shot. He's going to play safe.
If he plays safe, he's going to want to go, like I said before, to the right-hand side of the table and try and leave him on the congested part. Let's see if he hits this good.
Yeah, it's the bottom rail. He's good. You'd be happy with that.
But Alex has a path out.
And this match is just beginning. This is just early in the match still. This is early days.
Well, it's only a race to 6. I mean,
Race to 6, so
yeah.
2-2, they're dead even right now.
Well, Alex played a conservative shot there. I actually thought he could get out from the red, kind of like just, directly above the cue ball, but he chose to bunt. But when you think your opponent is on the ropes kind of thing, you do want to get a little conservative.
Yeah.
You don't want to give him a chance to recover.
Basically, you just don't want to make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Don't miss anything you shoot at, and you'll be fine.
I think he's playing here for 30 years. Is there a problem?
That sounds pretty easy to do. It's a lot easier to say than it is, though. Just don't miss anything you shoot at. Sounds like an easy game.
Just don't go for anything. Just don't go for anything unless you like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good.
If you're 85% sure you'll make it, then you
Right. And if you miss it, then well, so be it. But at least make good decisions, right?
Exactly.
he hit this safety. Well, the table's slow though. Like with all the people in here, the table's slower than it's been playing.
Oh, I'm sure it's a lot hotter out there.
Tom looks hot over where he's sitting. See, what's interesting is Tom is standing in what I call, in quotes, the hot part of the room, under this extra piece of roof. As strange as it seems, that part of the room is much hotter than this part. Right now, of course, you guys at home can't see this, but and he's right under that spotlight too, and he's wearing like a full vest and waistcoat and bow tie and all that kind of stuff. And Tom is old. I shouldn't say old. I mean, he's a lot older than Alex. He's 57, I think. Tom is something like that. Somewhere in that range, 56 or 57. Whereas Alex is what, like maybe 31, 33. So that's that's a big difference, especially when it comes to energy and dealing with the heat and the pressure and And don't forget, like I said earlier, Tom has been here 11 times. He's been in the final. He's only won 3 times. He's lost 8 finals. Right, but I'm saying like he's been to the final a lot of times without winning, and that kind of can wear on you. He's won 3 times, but he's lost 8 times. So, he wants to break that string. He wants, it's good. It's a great record, but it's still. He would hope to have the reverse. 8 wins and 3 losses would make you a lot happier. However, having said that, Tom was up against some stiff competition back in those days. He lost to Robidoux a couple times. He lost to Natali once, who's a great player. I think he lost to Jeff, maybe. No? He definitely lost to Claude Smith, who was another... Yeah, and he might have lost to Kirk, who, Kirk Stevens is definitely one of Canada's best ever. Yeah. So, it's not like he's just been, dogging it to chumps. These guys are some of the best we've ever seen. Robidoux especially, a brilliant player. Right.
And now we got Alex. We don't even know how good he is.
Yeah, we haven't even seen Alex's potential.
He's a train going right by the hotel.
Yeah. That's a great shot. And he left him a shot here. But the black looks tied up to me. Eddie, what do you think? Is the black tied up?
I think the black's tied up. Yeah, that red's a little bit too high. Just make the red and play safe.
Can you guys hear both of us okay? On the internet.
Everywhere?
The world. Yeah. Could have people watching here in the room. One guy's watching on his tablet over there, and some people are watching from Spain or Russia or wherever.
And is it free?
It's free, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's free.
Just make sure you don't fall in.
All right, I'll try and do the majority of it. Yeah. He, we're really close to the table, so Eddie can't talk very loud. So I'll, he's fired. I think the long and the short of what we were talking about, the other person was Eddie Galati that I was talking with. But we only have one mic, so we were trying to share it. But one of the things we were pointing out is that Tom Finstad has been in the final 11 times. He's only won 3 times, which, is a great record, but it's not as good as it could have been. Right, he would much rather have had, the 8 and 3 the other way, So he's feeling the heat here. And he's up against a young superstar, basically, who comes with shots like that. Well, my email address, I'll just give it. It's brian_butler@hotmail.com. brian_butler@hotmail.com. I work cheap. All right, Alex made a great shot on a red and a great shot on the brown, but he is not where he wanted to be here. He's got a problem. This table is not very runnable. If that's a word. The pink's tied up, the black's tied up, and there's no where he is with on this shot. There's no way out to get to the blue, and there's no real shot to open up the high value colors. So this looks like end of break. Eddie's saying he's got a shot at the ball to the left of the table. I don't know. There's a gap through there, but the red's in the way. I don't know. He's looking if he has a shot at it. If he does have a shot at it, he'll for sure.
He's got the ball down, the bottom ball on the right hand side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's shooting at the red, the lower red to the lower right, with inside English to try and go back up for the blue. Oh man, he went through the gap. Wow, that is remarkable. He played that. He played that exact shot exactly the way he executed. That was great. Still, he has to do some work down here at the center. He's got to get the colors open. He would have liked to end up on the blue to try and develop things, but he's a little high on that. So now the brown with a big stroke. Well, I mean, he hit that ball like Zeus, but he did not. Still, the table's playing slow, and he didn't get quite to where he wanted to. He's got a shot at the red by the pink, and he could draw and open the pink. And the way he's looking, you know, he's in a trot, so that looks like what he's going to try. Or is he shooting the one on the right-hand side of the table to come back for the blue? That's probably the wiser choice. And that one got away from him slightly. Well, I can't see the pink being available. Was he trying to get on the black there? Maybe the pink is available. Boy, he's hit these shots. Every shot he's hit so far has been great. He's definitely got the pink now. I don't know, it looks really, really tight to me. Foul. Couldn't tell whether he hit the ball with his stick or whether he hit it with the cue ball, but it doesn't matter. It's still a foul. And now Tom has a good shot here, but he's got to bear down. Could maybe open the black here. Well, he hit it well. He needs to get either the pink or the black open. I'll tell you, he might be able to get into it. Well, no, it looks like that red is blocking the path. But if he could hit the two reds on the left-hand side of the table, those might open the black. That's no good. believe he's still got a shot. This one that he's back cutting, and it should use the other red to help get onto the blue. Good. Well, he would have liked to be on the pink with angle, but it looks like he's straight. Still got a shot at probably the green, but no, he's going to take the pink and he's going to try and power down for the red by the blue. Oh, he had the yellow, pardon me. That's a good shot. Still just a little funny, though. Well, that one walked its way in. He looks a little straight on the blue, but he's getting down to shoot it fairly quickly. Well, he's on the green. He's on the green with a path to the reds. He's going to stun it in and go 2 rails. Oh boy, he did not hit that ball very well. A little bit of luck. Well, he got lucky, but he did, you know, all it really gained him was 3 points because nothing really goes. That's got to go. Tom has a 8-point lead. Dora Brawls, that's an Alberta girl. She's pulling for Tom. Alright, well that's a good shot. Open up the black now. The next good chance should decide this game. And quite frankly, I think Tom has a great opportunity to put the Cuba behind the pink and green here. It lies really well to come off this red. Well, he hit it a little bit with more English than I think he wanted. He hit it well. What does he have, Eddie?
He's got the edge of the ball on the right-hand side.
The one on the rail?
No.
Okay.
The 3 in the middle.
Okay, so Eddie's telling me that he's got the edge of the little cluster, which is enough, really, to get out. He's got just the edge, Eddie says. So he's going to be hitting this a knife edge cut here. He's got to watch that he doesn't knock this ball over the corner, though. He might go for it. Oh, foul. My,
Not so bad.
I don't know. Would you put this back?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that's a foul and a miss. It's a foul and a miss, but it's going to be hard to put back. Well, the blue was on its spot. No, the blue was not on its spot.
Just to save the aggravation, just making
Holy cow, Tom is... Wow.
give him a break.
I don't think I would do that.
Tom's giving him a break. It'd be a lot of work to get the balls back.
Well, we were all here, though, you know, like... Okay, so what happened was Alex fouled, but it was a miss because he did not hit, even though he went in the pocket, he did not hit the ball that was on. that he was supposed to shoot at. So that was a miss, and the ball was supposed to be replaced. But the referee had not sort of analyzed the table before the shot and would not be able to replace the balls. So, I mean, in a professional match in Britain or whatever, they would have they have a still camera feature that they can use to help replace the balls. But we don't have that here, so Tom, being pretty gentlemanly, I think, just took the shot and didn't take the advantage he was entitled to save the referee a little bit of, I don't know if you want to call it embarrassment or, work or whatever, but that was pretty good move by Tom. Wow. That was a great shot. It was very brave. And he can only duck. I think his that little sequence of events has actually helped Tom a little bit. He doesn't look quite as depressed as he was. So now this is a situation for all you snooker players out there. This is a perfect use of a camera phone. When you have a guy snookered, pull out your phone, snap a quick picture of the table, and then let him kick. And if he doesn't hit it, you got your photographic evidence to put things back. Plus, if a stranger comes in the pool room, you can take his picture and email it to everybody you know and find out if he can run out. Tom is still jumping. I don't like. Yeah, the table looks a little smaller because the camera's a little farther away from it. It's at a higher angle. That thing you see kind of in the middle of your picture is the shade. Pagulayan, I don't think has much of a shot here. He's got kind of a difficult safety too because the blue is in the way of the normal shot he would want to play. He's going to have to hit this very thin or very thick and go around it. It's a good shot. And it's a good length. Now Tom has the same problem. The blue is occupying valuable real estate. Now he does have a hiding place. He could come off the right hand side. Well, he's going for this red maybe. Or he's playing very thin off of it. He went for it. And he did well with that shot. Now he turned it around. Now he's got Alex in a little bit of trouble here. This time the referee is taking a look. Yeah, this is a little bit of a trap here. Doesn't look like much, but there's no real path out. All the reds are open. There's a color down there. He's just going to bunt. Pretty clever shot. Ties up the black. See, he uses that's a very clever little shot. He uses the black to help anchor the cue ball so that he doesn't sell out. And in the same time, ties up the black in case he does sell out. He's a sharp cookie, this Alex Pagulayan. I don't like him. I like players who don't know what they're doing. Tom's keeping the pressure on here. But now with the black being tied up, I think this game's going to go on for a while. If you want to go get a beer, now's a good time, you guys. Make some popcorn or something.
That's it.
Well, man, Alex came with another good shot. Well, right, he does have a shot, but I mean, there's not a lot of value in it is the problem, because it's hard to get much off of it. But he is shooting. Missed it. He might not have been shooting at it.
He's got the red right over the hole, doesn't he?
Yes, he is shooting at the red by the pocket, I believe. Well, maybe not. Oof. Well, and this is one of the difficult things about, well, really all billiard games is that after a whole bunch of safety, it's hard to get yourself back into the mode to make balls. You get out of rhythm. That's happening to both players at the moment. But he left Alex a golden opportunity here.
Yeah, no blue, no pink, no black.
But, as Eddie just pointed out, the blue, pink, and black are all tied up, so, like, Alex just says, I'm out from here. I mean, if you took all the reds with greens, that's only 16 points, right? So Tom has a 13-point lead. But the value of the balls doesn't matter as much as getting them. Like, right now, that's 5, and he can get these 2 reds, even with yellows. What he'd like to do he would like to open up at least the pink red up by where he's shooting. Which he could do off the green fairly easily. And then he might get enough of a lead here to where he wouldn't need the blue, I should say. The blue is the stopper. No, he didn't try and open the pink red there. He played position on this red by the pink spot. If he has angle to go through and open up the blue black, he might do it. He's on both reds, but if he's got the straight angle on this one, it lays pretty well to follow through and open up the black blue. He just doesn't nudge them. If he hits the right side of the black at almost any speed, the blue should go right out over the pocket. He's changed his mind. He's going back up. Clearly, he did not have the angle I thought he had. Now he's kind of in no man's land. 13 is the break, so that's levels the scores. Ordinarily, you'd be looking at getting these 3 reds with colors and the yellow, green, brown, and you could win the game, but there's nothing easy about this. Another beautiful shot. I mean, I can't tell you how tough those shots are to just, make and draw back, but he just pokes them right in. But now comes the hard part. He's glad that shot's over. He was trying to get this to where he could reach it. He's right-handed, but I don't think he got there. He's going to be, well, I'm wrong. He can climb up on the table. Maybe he should have got the bridge out because he did not get where he wanted. Now he can lock him up. He put him behind the pink, probably. Yep. Now he's in the driver's seat, but all that shooting, and he's only given himself like a 6-point lead. In fact, that's exactly the lead, 6 points, 36-30. Well, he could have got him in a worse spot, but he's got a kick, and if he hits it at soft speed, he might return the favor. This is not going to work. Oh, I'm wrong. Well, he was lucky not to leave him a shot there. The red does not pass the pink. But in snooker, you don't have to hit a rail. Ooh. Left him in a bad spot here. If Tom has the... If he has the top rail, I like that kick. Yeah, Eddie says he's in trouble, but I don't agree with Eddie Galati as much because I think that... Ooh, he hit it hard. Ooh, I don't know that I would have done that. I would have hit that shot soft, myself. Tom needs to calm down a little bit here. Calm down. Yeah, foul 6. Correct, yeah. Kevin Patrick is the referee.
Now he made it impossible for him to do it.
Well, no, he almost made it. Eddie's saying he made it impossible, but he made it. No, I think this is. I think it's just as. I don't agree with Eddie. I think it's not that bad, but he's got to watch the slide factor here. Now I'd hit this soft. That's 12. Mother. Well, that's not where it was, but, the pink was closer to the red, but... No, they are allowed. The ref is allowed, the ref is allowed to take the input from the people on the rail, and often does, right? This is no easy task to put everything back the way it was. Oh, man, I can't believe how short it's coming off the second rail.
Every foul 6 points.
Right, and now he's got to watch that. But how can it lengthen off the first rail and shorten off the second? That's the mystery. Alex is now 24 points up, having been tied when a lot of this started. All right, now he's coming off the end rail. He's going to test drive this shot one time. The green is in the way, no question. 2 rails, look at this. Good shot. It was a great shot. It was definitely a great shot, but he's going to be in jail again. Well, he wiggled loose. That was... I'm not sure he was playing that, but it worked. See, and he executes those shots so well. He didn't just get him behind the pink. Tom is, virtually frozen to it. Well, Alex doesn't look happy, so maybe he does have the kick. 2 rails is the kick here, in my opinion. 1, 2. Oh, that was not very well hit. Well, now it's time to shoot. All Alex needs is the red.
He just needs the red, that's it? I gotta shoot it.
See, Alex is good at the math you need from snooker because he's always counting all of his money. I mean, I've never seen the guy lose at pool. Well, if you're Tom Finstad, you're pretty happy that the break is coming up here because he needs the break. Well, all he needs one snooker, and where the blue black is.
29 up. Wow.
Yeah. Alex leads by 29. Tom needs 1 4-point penalty. And Tom is really, really good at getting these snookers, but he's... That one's weak, I think. That's not bad. Alex is going to try and avoid breaking these balls out. He's just going to bunt here. Oh, I'm wrong. I guess he didn't care. Well, the black went to a nice spot for snookers. The pink's in a nice spot for snookers, and the blue is in a decent spot. If he crosses this yellow, he can get him behind the blue here. Oh, he drew in. Oh, I don't like that. I think he could have crossed that. No, I would have. He's asking me if I would have tried to leave the yellow down here, but no, I would have crossed the yellow and. Could this go in the drink? No. He was just playing to the audience. He knew it wasn't going to scratch. No, that's the end of this game. Forget about this. Tom was going to just give it to him, but Alex is going to probably run the colors. And that is the end of game number 5. The score is going to be 3-2 for Alex Pagulayan. We're going to be taking a 15-minute break as soon as he finishes these balls off. And I guess the question is, if you're Tom Finstad, what do you tell yourself in order to come back? I think he can do it. There's no reason why he can't. Plenty of matches in a race to 6 have been won from 3-2 behind, even against a guy in stroke. Never seems to miss, though. That's a slight problem, but it can be done. Okay, so we're back in 15 minutes, which is going to be about 4:40 local time, Eastern time. Let's see you on the flip side.
Stretch. Yeah, no, I gotta find out what's going on there. No, the milk fine. Well, no, because Alex is out. Sure. There's 3 more matches. So yeah, I figure, maybe 2 hours around there.
To be a teacher for $5. Going.
Doing a good job, Kevin. You're not as attractive as Michaela Taft, but you are doing a good job. As good a job. I think Tom should have stuck with it. Yeah, sure could have. Tom missed a couple easy shots there.
I think somebody will object if I just go to the spot there. Oh, good. I'm sure somebody will. I don't see any of the names out there.
Alex was down. I was down about 12.
You know the way people work. They're all somehow it's
Down behind it.
once they come in, that's it. You know, like
But I just put it back in.
Because when hooks are required, you can't do this. You're in a position where hooks are required to win the game. There's no miss rule.
Oh, you can do that. That would make. Well, I don't know. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
was the whole match.